Good day, students. You are welcome to English class. Today we are going to be looking at modal auxiliary verb. Previously, you've done the verbs in English language. We have two types of verb. We have the main verb and the auxiliary verb. Also, the auxiliary verb can be divided into modal and primary auxiliary verb. Today we'll be looking at the modal auxiliary verb. Modal auxiliary verb is what we'll be looking at today. What is a modal auxiliary verb? A modal auxiliary verb is used to express various moods and mental attitudes such as hope, possibilities, expectation, and permission. That means that they are verbs that we use to ask for permission. We use it when we are hopeful of something. We also use it for possibilities, something that is very possible to happen in the future. Also, we use it to ask for permission. Another thing you should know about this modal auxiliary verb is that a modal auxiliary verb is an helping verb. That means that a modal auxiliary verb cannot be used alone. It depends on the main verb in a sentence before it can make a complete sense. Let us look at some of these modal auxiliary verbs. They can be categorized into two. We have some that change and we have some that remain the same. Let us first look at those modal auxiliary verbs that change when we use them. Examples of these are we have can, which changes to which can change to could, can to could, will to would, may to might, shall to should. So these are together. We have can to could, will to would, may to might, shall to should. Each of these have the function they perform. Now we have others that remain the same. These are must remain the same. There is nothing that can be paired with must. We have ought. That is another one. We have dare, D-A-R-E, and we have need. All these ones, they are also modal auxiliary verb, but they are without counterpart. Unlike this, can to could, will to would, may to might, shall to should. On the other side, we have must, ought, dare, and need. We have others. I'm going to discuss the function of this modal auxiliary verb as we proceed. Look at this table. From this table, we can form as many sentences as possible, and each sentence has its own modal auxiliary verb. The modal auxiliary verbs are in the middle. Let us look at the first one. I must leave the door open. I must leave the door open. And we can change it to negative. You can negative, which will be I must leave the door open. I mustn't leave the door open. To form other sentences, we can form more. He should call the police. He should call the police. What is the modal auxiliary verb? Yes, the modal auxiliary verb is should. He should call the police. They need to put on the coat. They need to put on the coat. That is another, the modal auxiliary verb there is what? Is need to. And so on and so forth. Having known that auxiliary verbs are helping verbs, let us now look at the functions of modal auxiliary verb. The functions of modal auxiliary verb. As I told you earlier, I said modal auxiliary verbs, they are helping verbs. They rely solely on the main verbs before they can make complete sense. Now, we are going to look at the first function of modal auxiliary verb. The first function of modal auxiliary verb is that it is used to express ability. It shows that you can do something. And the auxiliary verb that can be used here is can or could. It can be used to show ability, or it can also be used to show that you're not capable of doing something. Look at this. Look at the example given here. Okocha can play football. Okocha can play football. The modal auxiliary verb here is can. 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 Or we can say Tolu cannot go to Lagos. Tolu cannot go to Lagos. That shows that the inability of Tolu of not going to Lagos. Another function of modal auxiliary verb is that a modal auxiliary verb is used to ask for. You can use it to permission. Use your book. May is a modal auxiliary verb there. May I do something? May I give you my pen? Can I do it? Can also can be used. Can also be used to show what? To show permission. Can I do this? Give me my, and so on and so forth. Another one is that it is used to express obligation or necessity. It is used to express or need. You leave now. You must leave now. It's an obligation. It's an obligation to leave now. You must leave now. It's an obligation. So we use it to express another function of it is that it is used to express determination or willingness. It is used to express determination or willingness. For example, I will come to your house tomorrow. Will is showing determination, or I'm willing to engage in an action of coming to your house tomorrow. Also, we use it to express duty. Your duty, what you're expected to do, what you're expected to execute at a particular point in time. You ought to say the truth. He ought to say the truth. Another auxiliary verb that we can use is suppose. Supposed to. Supposed to is also used to express action. The last one here is it is used to express past habit. Past. Many people don't really know how to use the use of used to. Many people don't know how to use it, and it's quite unfortunate. Many people will say, I used to go to Lagos. If I say I used to go, it means that I've stopped going to Lagos. Used to is used to express something that had been done in the past. I used to eat. It's wrong since you still now. I hope you're getting that. Since you still eat now, you're supposed to say, I used to eat. Used to express past action. I used to eat. It means I've stopped eating. To write, it means I've stopped writing. So used to, we should also take note of used to. That uh, it is used past habit. The habit that you have done in the past, you have stopped doing it at the moment. So far I've told the function I said is used to express ability, it's used to ask for permission, it is used to expression or necessity, it is used to examination or willingness, it is used to express your duty. And the last one here is to express past. So far, I've told you about the modal auxiliary verb. I say they are helping verbs. That means that we cannot use them alone. They depend on the main verb. Let's take, for example, I may. I may. If I say I may, it doesn't make complete sense. Immediately I add go to it. It makes a complete sense. That is under what? That is all that under possibility. Possibility. That is under possibility that I may engage in this action or I may not. And I told you the different using modal auxiliary verb. You can use it to ask for permission. We can use it to express obligation and so on and so forth. Please note that we call it a day today. Meet you soon.